Hello there everyone. In this simulation I will be walking us through how changing the launch angle plays an effect on the vertex and the range of the parabola or the projectile. Okay, let's launch it. For our simulation we're going to be using 20 meters per second, constant speed, and air resistance is not taken into account, so really the diameter and mass do not count. Okay. We have this parabola and the range is about 41 meters. Okay, let's increase it to 50 and notice what happens. We got 2 stars. Okay, we notice that it does get a little bit closer. Okay, now it's instead of 41, it's about 40. Okay, let's see what happens when we get up to 60. And notice what's happening to the vertex is that it is getting higher. Each and every time we increase the angle of launch, we have the higher vertex. And this higher vertex, what comes with it is a lower range. So if we can see how this translates to you as a player, the more airtime you have on ground as a player, this translates for you as running time. Let's use this handy tool and see what I'm talking about. So for the 45 or for the 50 degrees angle, you will have 3 seconds to run 40 meters. This is impossible for a human being. Okay, let's move a little bit closer to, I think, the 60, and now you have to run 35 meters in 3.53 seconds, which is also impossible. To put it into perspective, that is 35 divided by 3.53. You have to run about 9.9 meters per second. Impossible for an average human being. Over here we have 26 meters for 3.83 seconds. Also a little bit more tangible, but it is still pretty tough. However, once we start moving to the higher angles like 80 degrees, we notice that the player only needs to run about 14 meters in 4 seconds, which 14 divided by 4 is 3.5 meters per second, which is very possible. So we notice that the higher the angle of launch, especially above 50 degrees, between 50 and 85 degrees, we notice that we get a higher vertex and a lower range, which optimizes your game and sets you up for winning. If we go to 90 degrees, for this cannon it is possible. For a human being it is impossible to kick it upwards with no left or right motion at all. So this will not be taken into account either. And that's how you should play the game. Kick and run. You should aim for a very high angle, maximize your vertex, which optimizes your running time on the ground. So yeah, higher vertex, lower range. Good luck playing.